Hi everybody, it is time for me to set up my bullet journal for January. Now, if you did not see my planner setup for the year or my bullet journal setup, like my planner stack or my bullet journal setup for the year, I talk about how my bullet journal is not going to be used the same way this year. I plan to use it for daily brain dumps, any note taking I need to do, project brainstorming, shit like that. But I still wanted to do nice setups, like fancy setups, because I enjoy doing them for the hobby of it. So I think I figured out how to make it work, although this will be an evolving process over the course of the year. Before we get into the theme and such of this video, let me just show you what I'm using. My journal is my Passion notebook in a B5 size, has 120 GSM paper, and I'm very excited to use it. The pens I'm using, I've got my Pitt Artist pen fine liners. I have a mixture of Tombows and Pitt Artist brush pens. And then I have a Posca white marker in case I need that. I don't think I'm going to, but just in case I do. Plus, I've got Tombows correction tape off to the side here. Using a cutting tool, a cutting mat, potentially scissors, probably not, based on what I think I'm doing this month. So those are all of the supplies I'm using. And I will put the color palette in, I think, here as well. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe not. The band I'm going to be doing this month is, it's my birthday month. January is my birthday. It's my birthday. And the band I will be doing is one of my favorite bands, both to listen to and to see live. And that would be Muse. I've seen Muse twice in concert. Once with just Jessie, once with Jess and the kids. They're so good live. I cannot wait for them to tour again in the US, come to Denver hopefully, and have it be safe enough to go see them, because that would be fucking sick. So for my January doodle, I will be doing snowdrops. My patrons get to vote on which one I'm going to do for any given month. And this month I had an assortment of winter flowers, including snowdrops. They picked this one by a fairly overwhelming margin, which is exciting, especially because I've had a snowdrop on my list for my fuckery flowers, and I haven't been able to capture it the way I want to yet. Someday I will. Anyway, so I love how this is looking. I think I'm going to love once this whole thing is filled in. Now that we have that figured out, we are going to start with January. And what I want to do is a window here, like a window that opens up with January underneath. And then, oh God, my hands are fucking dry. Put the snowdrops on this page with the Muse quote underneath it so that you only see the snowdrops peeking through the window, but then you see the Muse quote when you open it. That's what I'm wanting to do. So I'm going to start by cutting the window out, because that will help me figure out where the flowers need to be positioned. I've already counted out the squares, so now it's just a question of whether or not I'm going to slice my hand open. And I will also add that I will be doing some cutting towards myself, which, if you know anything about blade safety, is a big fucking no-no. I'm going to jinx myself, but I'm actually doing a fairly decent job of cutting in a straight line. I mean, the dot grid does help with that, but like normally I feel like my shit is all over the place. And now, now it's going all over the place. Okay, I shouldn't have said anything. Damn it. But we have our little window here. I might need that later. I don't know. All right, so the window is here, and I'm thinking, I never even showed you my color palette. I'm thinking what I'll do is put my color palette right here along the bottom, like right January here, and put the color palette right here. That would look sick. Okay, let's do that. I was doing like the spread out, like skinny, like thin cursive over here. I want to do like the more bubbly kind of chonky cursive. Not chonky. I don't want to do like foligraphy. But I want to have it be like bubbly. Michael Bublé. Reminds me of my 7th grade teacher's handwriting. Every letter is just like fluffy. January. Not entirely centered. That's okay. Is it okay? Is it okay? When in doubt, add the year. Okay, and so then I have 6 colors for this month. There's 2 greens, 2 grays, and 2 yellows. So what I'll do, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's actually perfect to do 2 with 1 in the middle. Holy shit, I didn't even test it. I didn't even plan it like that. Of course, if I counted wrong, then it'll be obvious I didn't plan it like that, right? If you're curious about this color palette or you would like to use it yourself, everything's going to be listed in the description. All right, this is already starting to look pretty sick, but the real key here is to draw the snowdrops here so that they look rad on the inside. And what I think maybe I'll do is just make this a little bit easier on myself, because, you know, even though I love doing things the hard way, do I really? Do I? No. I'm just going to lightly just put in a couple of dots here to kind of show the framing so that I have an idea of where, because I think what I want is to have the snowdrops be completely within the window and then have the quote be, how long is the quote I picked? It's I think I picked a quote from Starlight. That's a lie. I did not pick a quote from Starlight. Yes, I did. You electrify my life is the quote I picked. And so I'm thinking maybe up you electrify my life on either top or bottom of this so that you can only see the flower when you're here. But then when you open it, you see the quote. I'm just explaining this a lot. And I'm not I should just draw it. I should just draw it. You get it. You'll get it when you see it. And if I fuck it up, then you'll know that too. Okay, this lettering is all over the goddamn place. And I'm trying to think if I can fix it. I don't think I can. Fuck it, I'm gonna use this paper. Remember how I said I didn't think I was gonna need the correction tape or anything? It's so much better though, oh my god. So let's just correction tape the fuck out of this shit. Right there. A Tombows situation here. Let's line this sucker up. And now I'm smearing it too, but whatever. And then we'll do the same thing down here. So you still can't see it. When you open it, you see it here, and the effect that we're looking for specifically is the windows, so I'm not feeling too bad about it. Right? But look, that looks pretty sick though, I think. All right, let's move forward before I screw it up again. For this side, we're going to do a quick calendar that's just going to be for the sake of having a calendar in here, and then on this side, I want to do a quote, and this one is going to be from a song off of The Second Law, which is called Follow Me, and I love it. It's one of those songs, it's one of their dubstep kind of style songs off of that album, which was a little weird, I'm not gonna lie, but it's a beautiful song. I'm gonna freeball it. If you haven't noticed, I've been freeballing a lot of this shit, so that might have been part of where some of my problem has come from. I think maybe what I'll do is I'll leave the When Your Heart Is Breaking on this side and then put You Can Follow Me over here once I get this all put in. So I think for the calendar, what I want to do is draw a line for the top of the calendar and a line for the bottom of the calendar. Maybe take the gray Except there's no days there. What? Fuck, Cindy. And this fucking whiteout is so bright on this paper. That is a bummer, and I may need to find... If you know of a whiteout that might be a little grayer than this, that might be helpful. Where's my handy calendar from the front? Saturday. So we'll just do here, we'll say. And let's use the lighter gray, because I wasn't really feeling that darker gray anyway. These will be the only lines. I'm really liking like the simple line art of the snowdrops that I'm doing. Like, even though I have colors, I don't really feel like using a lot of them. A lot of the times when I pick a color palette for my bullet journal, it's not always about like using all of the colors throughout the setup, but instead having them available in case I need them. Monday, which is my birthday. It's my birthday. If you don't know what I'm singing, and you need to see Thor Ragnarok. Like, and I was telling somebody the other day, like, I have not seen any Marvel movies after the first Avengers except for Thor Ragnarok and Black Panther, and I am totally okay with that. Marvel is just not my thing. It's not that I don't care for it, it's just I fucking had other shit to do. This is so simple looking, but it's just so pretty. Like, what I want is to have some brain dump pages and notes pages that could be pretty, but they don't have to be. And so what I'm thinking I'm going to do is just draw maybe a few snowdrops, maybe add some borders, just to give me a couple of spreads that I can start doing my daily brain dumps on. If I get through the whole rest of January and just do it on plain pages, that's fine with me too. I think maybe an idea is to do some dangly dangles. And then maybe what I was thinking about doing, I have this stamp. Let me show you. Maybe I'll put it in for my first day. There we go. I can't resist a good cuteness. And when I was putting in my order from Bonnie Christine for her washi tape, I saw this like roller stamp and it's just so pretty. And I was like, maybe I'll use this, even though I've done this before and it's never worked out in my favor. I can't even read what it says though. I need to figure out what the fuck. Here, let's test this puppy out. Okay, so it's kind of backwards. So what I need is to move it to O. Oh, it goes one way. Passed it again. Shit fire. O. Holy shit. Okay, this is super cute, but fuck if this is not a pain in the ass to change. I guess you have to turn them all at once and just work your way through. That's gonna suck. 20. Maybe I'm regretting this purchase, but it's so cute. Okay, so does this say 01 2022? Yes. It's a very light saying of it. So maybe what I'll do is I'll set myself up for the first day of my daily brain dump with this stamp. I may change my mind though. This stamp is a little bit of a pain in the ass to use. That looks kind of like a wiener. Wiener snowdrops. But you see, I'm just kind of adding some snowdrops. Maybe I'll just do this for the first page and we'll see if it motivates me or not. It also could just be a part of like my weekly setup to just go in and add a little bit of something for the upcoming week so that my daily brain dumps feel fancier. So this kind of adds a little bit of pizzazzle. And so maybe I will take this peachy, like the soft like cream color and do that. And now with my trusty, interesting roller stamp. Oh, it's good I tested it because that was upside down. And there's the date, and you cannot read it from where you're at. So this is a question of whether I'm going to stick with doing this or not. But for right now, it's an interesting... I need to get some more baby wipes because I don't have any at the moment. I'll throw this in here, though, with the other bullet journal pens. Let's take a second here and flip through. We have January. First we have, I guess we could say right here, my little spot that says what I'm doing for this month. January 22 with a color palette. You electrify my life. We have this quote and this very simple calendar. And then we have the first for many daily brain dump pages. So we'll see how this goes. We will see how this works. In the meantime, though, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. What is your favorite band or singer? It doesn't have to be a band. Group. Whatever. Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, friends, peace.